talk first about the board and your job, your role as a board member. You know, when you come on the board, a lot of times there is no orientation. You get appointed to the board because there's an open position. I heard somebody on the phone saying, hey, we've got an open seat on the board. Would you like to join the board? That's how you end up on the board. That's how I ended up on my board in 2016, and I've never gotten off. So I am also president of my association where I live. And that's how we all end up on the board sometimes. Or you run for a position because you're passionate about a particular item in your community, and then you find out all this other stuff. So what I want to give you today is some topics and examples of things that how a board should run and how to be effective in that role. Because really, it's the role of the board, right? You have to enforce the governing documents. That's one of your primary mandates. You have to run the board meetings. You have to make decisions about the corporation and the community. We also have what we call study or executive sessions. Study sessions are sort of town halls, anything where you don't necessarily have agenda, you're not making decisions, but you might be looking at documents or topics. Executive sessions are things where you're making sensitive decisions. Those are the kind of meetings you'll have. You have to elect officers. There has to be officers of a corporation. You're running a nonprofit mutual benefit corporation. Sometimes there are committees, you're appointing committees, just depending on the board. Sometimes the board is the committee. And then lastly, this is the area where I see boards struggle. Goals and objectives. Setting goals and objectives for the community. So not only is your role to manage the day-to-day business, but as a board member, your role is to protect and enhance the value of your community. Well, how do you protect and enhance the value of your community if you don't kind of set a little bit of a strategic plan about where the community is going, who's moving into the community, and having those higher level conversations versus Patty's dog pooped on the lawn and somebody's mad about it and now we need to send a violation. So we need to get to the point where we're focusing on these things. And this last bullet point is where I see board members really struggling in their role.
We do appreciate you here at HOA Strategies, the ability we have to work with each of you. So thank you for attending today.